beautiful friends. It's Amanda here, and it's time for some end of the year, best and worst, ranking and review type of videos, and we're starting with lips. Obviously, I haven't tried every single new lip formula that was on the market this year. I don't know if anybody could possibly do that. I'm sure there are some hardcore reviewers out there that have gotten their hands on plenty more products than me. But I did manage to review 16 new lip formulas this year. So I pulled out my favorite shade of each of these 16 lip products. I want to do a comprehensive look back at all of these lip formulas that I tried in 2024. And I want this video to be a sort of wrap up after a year of trying new lip products. But just keep in mind that I have reviewed all of these products previously in depth, usually with tons of swatches and lots of thoughts on wear time and all of that good stuff. So make sure you check the description box because there's going to be a lot more detailed info in those dedicated videos. As I was pulling these lip products out, I definitely noticed some themes. Some are pretty obvious. We already knew. I love a rusty red, a neutral brown, and a toasty rosy nude color. That's been the case for many years. But I definitely was more heavily into drugstore and more affordable lip products this year. Very few high-end lip reviews happened on this channel in 2024. And honestly, I think there are just so many great formulas coming out in the drugstore now. Unlike 10 or 12 years ago when drugstore makeup tended to be of a lower quality, now it is more expensive. No more dollar lipsticks at the drugstore, unfortunately, but the formulas are way more on par with their high-end counterparts. That's a huge theme that I've noticed is I was a lot more drawn towards drugstore and affordable lip products this year. I have one lip stain. This one's from Milani. Two just straight up regular lip glosses. Four of these more classic bullet style lipsticks. Three lip oils. I'm counting the Flower Beauty lip serum as a lip oil. I just think it fits the best in this category. And very unsurprisingly, the largest category for my reviews are tinted lip balms. My favorite type of lip product. I'm very prone to purchase these and to be interested in reviewing them. So 6 lip balms. I'm going to talk through my ranking process with you. I always find that to be really helpful for me, and I hope that it's helpful for you too, to just hear my thought process as I work through this. So I have not decided my ranking yet. I am about to decide right now as we go through these 16 lip products. And I'm also going to insert some swatches. We'll do live swatches, and I'm also going to insert some lip swatches as well, just so that you can get a glimpse of some of my favorite shades actually on the lips. So let's get to the fun part and dig into this lip product ranking. I've already gathered up all of my favorite shades from each of these different lip product lines. So the first thing I'm going to do is just lay everything out. My thought process, basically anytime I am going to do a large ranking like this, I will spread out all of my options and then I will immediately split the group into top half and bottom half, knowing that there will be a lot of space in the middle. So I don't really feel like I'm making any major decisions. I'm just giving myself sort of like making a rough outline before you start writing a paper or an essay or whatever. I'm just giving myself a little rough outline and then I can start looking at the fine details, but this is more of just like a gut feeling type of sort for me. Certain things I have a pretty strong reaction to, and I know immediately those are either top half or bottom half products. And in this particular instance, as far as this group of 16 goes, there's a lot of middle that just got pushed down to the bottom because this was a really high caliber of products. For me, there's only 2 lip products in this whole bunch that I actually actively don't like. Everything else besides my bottom 2 products, which I knew before I even started this top half, bottom half sort, Everything else in the bottom here are all actually really great. They are things that I enjoy, that I have recommended, that I have given good reviews to. That's part of what made this so tough was that I had so many good products this year. For me, the obvious bottom choice are these ColourPop So Juicy products. These just didn't work well for me at all. I have both formula and packaging complaints with both of these items. The So Juicy Plumping Lip Oil is super difficult to open. The stopper just gets so stuck, and every time I yank it out, no matter how gently I do it, this lip oil just flies everywhere. It's such a pain. It's way too annoying for me. And ultimately, I don't like plumping things anyway. As far as this plumping glossy balm goes, it has the offensive packaging that you can click up, but you can't twist back down. I talked about that in my review. I know that there's a reason for it. I know there's a reason for packaging like that. I just simply really strongly dislike it. I have a strong negative reaction to that type of packaging. Whether or not it makes sense for the product, I understand. I know there's a reason. I also know there's a reason why this lip oil has a super tight stopper. It's because it will definitely leak if it doesn't. As somebody who has worked on lip formulas, I know that that's why it's like that. It just is still annoying to me. It makes it where I don't want to use it. And frankly, I wouldn't want to use it anyway because these have that minty, tingly, stingy, plumping formula, which I know some people like. And I'm not going to fault you if you enjoy that. Obviously, lots of people like plumping products because Lord knows every brand keeps making them. And I hope they continue to make them for those of you who love them. I personally find them uncomfortable. I just don't even think they make my lips look any plumper. If you feel like they make your lips look plumper, great. I'm sure you look great no matter what you wear. I just strongly dislike these products. So that makes my 16th place and 15th place very easy to decide. Like I said, these are the only two lip products that I really didn't like this year. Everything else from here on out is actually pretty darn decent. Some things just aren't my personal cup of tea. Some things I think maybe just need a little bit more fleshing out, and I hope to see the lines continue. For example, this one that I'm putting in spot number 14, I think it's actually quite comfortable, and I do think that it's the type of product that will do well for this brand. I'm talking about the Merit Signature Lip Blush in the shade Du Jour. This was released in a special little holiday set. I believe it's the first time they're doing this particular formula, and I do think that it is really comfortable. It's nice and lightweight. For me, it just wasn't bringing a lot to the table. It wasn't something that I thought about again after I used it. It wasn't something that I thought, oh, this would be the perfect thing to throw in my purse or whatever. It just wasn't very memorable to me. However, I would like to see maybe some more colors. And I think that perhaps they're testing this formula by releasing it in a little limited edition collection. Maybe they've already done these and I'm just not keeping up with the brand well enough, but I think this is actually really quite nice. I think there's a lot of people that will enjoy it. It just wasn't very special and it wasn't exactly the right formula or color for me. But all in all, I still think that it's pretty nice. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bash it or anything. It's just didn't really wow me too much. After the lip blush, I'm actually surprised to say that the next product I'm going to choose is this Catrice Karen Colors lip balm. I like these. I also gave this a very good review. I just, again, didn't think about it too often after I reviewed it. And of the lip balms, which were many that I reviewed this year, this was just my least favorite. It didn't have super great packaging, super great shade range, super great colors. I mean, look, it looks great. I'll easily wear this. I would put this in my bag over the Merit Signature Lip Blush, for example. So again, it's good. It just wasn't super wow. It wasn't the best of the best, and it just wasn't really very memorable for me. Next, in 12th place, I'm going to place this e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. This is another one that I actually liked quite a bit. This did live in my purse for a little while, and everything from here on out are incredibly good products, things that I would absolutely repurchase. That just shows you how competitive this ranking was and how many truly really wonderful products that I had the chance to review this year. I think this is incredibly comfortable, hydrating, looks great on the lips, definitely affordable, and it has the same style of packaging as that ColourPop So Juicy lip oil that I hated. But this is not difficult to open. The stopper is not too tight. I do not struggle with it. This is above and beyond as far as this style of packaging goes. But don't worry, ColourPop definitely has some redemption arc in this video. In the 11th spot, I have the ColourPop Power Pout Matte Lipsticks. I only reviewed a handful of traditional lipsticks to begin with this year, and I actually really like this matte formula. I love the shade range. I do think that the packaging is a little bit lackluster just because it's hard to tell which shade is which. There's no sticker, there's no window or anything like that. So that's my real packaging complaint on this one. But formula wise, I think that this is really comfortable and definitely has a nice wear time. It needs a little bit more work to apply than the other matte lipstick that we're going to talk about later in this video, and that's why this didn't rank as high. But again, I do think this is a really nice product. I would recommend it. I have enjoyed it, enjoyed wearing it. Not quite a purse lip product in my world because a matte lipstick is a lot more deliberate choice than just a throw it on from the bag type of thing. But all in all, definitely not too shabby. Next up, we have the e.l.f. Sun Boss Gloss. I gave these a great review. I'm very big on SPF. I'm very big on sun protection, and I love the idea behind this. I like the colors. I do wish there was a little bit more of an exciting shade range. I wish there were a little bit more colors for us to choose from. But all in all, I think this was a very good release and definitely something, especially in the summertime months, that I enjoyed and used pretty heavily. If this was a little bit better shade range, maybe a little bit better scent, because this does have a little bit of a sunscreen vibe to it, then maybe this would have ranked higher. But this is a very good midpoint, basically, for my ranking. I feel really comfortable with this being placed here. And frankly, I think that being in the midpoint is not a bad thing at all, especially being in such good company as this top row here. For my ninth place pick, I'm going with the Huda Beauty Faux Filler Glosses. Not only did I really like every single color, but I love that they introduced some new shades of this gloss later on in the year. So they came out with a couple more after the initial launch with their holiday collection. I love to know that a brand is really invested in a formula like this when they continue to extend the line. I think this is a great staple type of product for the brand. This gloss has an amazing wear time. It looks and feels incredible on the lips. As far as a gloss goes, it manages to give me a longer lasting color and a really, really shiny finish without being super thick and sticky and goopy feeling on the lips, which I appreciate. I don't know what kind of magic they put in here, but I truly appreciate it, and I love this really neutral posh shade. It just goes with everything. Next up in my eighth place spot is the CoverGirl Clean Color Lipstick in the shade Cocoa Whirl. I Love a really beautiful neutral brown, obviously. This is just such a perfect shade. I love the simplicity of the packaging. I love that I can see what color I'm grabbing. I purchased quite a few of these to review, but there's a huge color availability in this line. The formula is satiny smooth, has a great wear time, is very comfortable, easy to reapply. There's just a color for everybody, simple, sleek packaging. It's readily available, at least in the US. I can really only speak for where I am, but it's readily available. It's pretty darn affordable. I just think this is a really, really great lip formula, and I think that it's frankly underhyped. And now let's talk about a bit of a shakeup. This is the Essence Juicy Balm Glossy Lip Balm. I gave these a fair to good review, and this is one that has really jumped up in my estimation. Actually, the coconut version of this I have already completely used up. I love this product despite the packaging that I hate. This has that twist up, doesn't twist back down formula, but something about this just kept me going back to it. I don't know what it is, but again, another neutral brownie type of color. This one's actually very, very brown compared to Cocoa Whirl, which looks frankly pink in comparison. But this really surprised me. This is a surprise even to me that this ranked so highly, but honestly, I love the different scents. All the colors look good. I really grew a soft spot for this Juicy Bomb formula. In sixth place, I have this Tower 28 Lip Softy. This Ube Vanilla, first of all, the shade is so beautiful. It's a super juicy, gorgeous cranberry type of shade. And I love the scent. It's just a little bit of a twist on a classic vanilla scent. This is another one that I have completely used up the clear version of this formula because I just made it my nightstand lip balm, which is one of my very high ranking emotional support lip balms, not to be outdone by my desk lip balm, purse lip balm, and car lip balm. I'm sure I'm not the only person out here with 4 to 6 emotional support lip balms at all times. And if you're looking for one to add to your lineup, these lip softies are so lovely, delicious, scrumptious, easy go to, pretty colors, really interesting, good fragrances. Because let's be real, sometimes fragrances are interesting and not good. But we are cracking into the top 5 now. This is a newer one to my collection, but it automatically shot straight up to the top of the list. This is the ColourPop Fresh Kiss Lip Balm. I personally love the chocolate milkshake shade. No one is surprised that I like a neutral nudie brown shade, are they? This smells absolutely divine. I love a great squeezy tube, simple, straightforward packaging. I know that I can take this on the go. It's going to look good whether I'm wearing tons of makeup, no makeup at all. This is just an easy, reliable, don't have to think about it, can't go wrong type of product. And that's truly what I value. I want something that I know is going to show up every time. It's going to be comfortable. It's going to look good. It's going to smell good. It's just going to give me everything I want with no fuss. And I love the less fuss, the better. On that note, if you're surprised to see a matte lipstick in my top 4, well, you're not alone. I was also surprised by that. I think these Essence Slim Stick lipsticks are so good, so super underrated. I love the slim, sleek packaging. I love the formula. This glides so smoothly. Remember when I was swatching the ColourPop Power Pout lipstick and it kind of skipped and I had to go back and sort of even it out a little bit? Look at this one. Just the smoothest swipe of even color. It looks so beautiful on the lips. When I want to wear a red lipstick, that's when you know the lipstick's really good because I tend to shy away from a red lip and I love wearing this sweet copper shade. I have a red dress that is the exact same color and I feel so good and so powerful wearing this lip color and I know it's going to last. It's going to look good. It's going to be easy to touch up. It's easy to carry around. It's affordable. I have zero complaints. And I feel basically the exact same way about this Milani Color Fetish lip stain. I also really enjoyed a lot of the colors from this, but this made me want to wear this beautiful, deep, rusty brick red type of shade. This lip stain can be layered up for a more intense color, a more glossy finish, or it can be patted down and sort of sheared out and blended out for a soft wash of color. So I'm going to do the swatch with more of the soft wash of color look, and then I'm going to do the lip swatch with the more built up, intense, glossy type of look. I am hooked on this lip stain. Every single color is good. This is my favorite one, but honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with this at all. It wears down beautifully, it touches up beautifully. It's just truly a really, really great lip stain at the drugstore. In second place, I have the Flower Beauty Gloss Crush Lip Serum. Frankly, in any color, my actual favorite, I have already used up. So, my actual favorite shade is called Bronze Crush, but truly, you can't go wrong with any of these shades. I love this big, squishy, comfy lip applicator. This formula feels like a hug on my lips. It's smooth and glossy. It truly, truly feels like a skincare product and not a makeup product. I love to wear this. I think about it when I'm not using it. And that's why I knew it had to be so highly rated. It's just so comfy. It smells good. It feels good. It looks good. It's entirely reliable. I can't get enough of this. I honestly feel like I need to go and buy another one of the Bronze Crush color because certainly they're gonna discontinue this since I love it so much. That's just how I feel. Not to be too pessimistic, but I freaking love this lip serum. And of course, I feel like it would be weird if my collaboration wasn't my number one choice. Again, any color, any scent. I'm swatching the shade Cozy for you right here. I go back and forth on my favorites. Honestly, Cozy and Elixir are my two most used personally, but I love every single one that we did. I can't say enough good things about these, but obviously I don't want to make this seem like I'm bragging or a sales pitch or anything like that. It's just truly, we spent so much time and energy and love creating exactly what I wanted. And I feel like we really nailed exactly what I wanted in the formula, in the shades, in the scents. The packaging is beautiful and special, but it's not fussy. Everything about this lip balm just ended up being so, so perfect. And I love it so much that it would just be a lie not to put it in first place. It's my top favorite probably ever. Everything about it is beautiful and glossy and nourishing and delicious. And I'm going to stop because we're at the end, but I love it. It's number one for a reason. That's it. I can't believe that my first end of the year favorites roundup type of video is in the books. It feels a little surreal. I would love to know what you think about these lip products. Have you tried any of the new things that I reviewed in 2024? Do we have any of the same favorites? Do we have any of the same favorite shades? I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts, all of your favorite lip products down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Huh? Who's calling? Potential spam? Every time. Every time. It's always potential spam. My eye look is my holiday palette bingo. In case you were curious why I am wearing pink and blue, I had no choice. The palette bingo gods demanded it. But I think it turned out really cute. It doesn't really match my outfit, but that's okay. Neither do my nails. That's fine. Rules don't exist. Time is a construct, and your eyeshadow and your nails and your outfit don't have to match. Did any of that make sense? I doubt it. I strongly doubt it. Doing great. Do a lot of these look alike? Who's to say? But they're not the same. And if you don't understand that, then you are not my target audience. Okay, some of them do kind of look the same, but that's besides the point. I like what I like. Crushing it. Oh my goodness, she did it. She did it. Can't believe it. But here we are. Okay. Chocolate milkshake. I don't know why. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry. How do I pick a favorite Enchanted Autumn lip balm? I can't. They're all my favorite. I do love Cozy though so much. This is just so much shinier than the ColourPop ones. Okay, this is Cozy, but just know I love them all. The dreaded lip plumper. Stupid lip plumpers. Of course, I'm running out of battery now. Ugh. I hate this packaging. Hits diff. Whatever. Zoned out. Typical. Ugh. Gross. I hate those. Okay, we're hanging in there. Thankfully, I have a lot of easy to swatch lip products. Imagine if it was like all matte liquid lipsticks, my poor lips. Okay, this one is Du Jour Signature Lip Blush. I know this doesn't seem like the type of shade that I would love, but I actually have a dress that goes perfectly with this, and it just made me infatuated with this lipstick and this lip dress combo. Oh, so pretty. Okay, this one is Pretty Spicy. She is pretty spicy. This is like a perfect rusty red. I really love it. I love a chocolatey brown. I love a rusty red. And this is like a chocolatey red. It's so good. It's so good. I really like this. This is my probably favorite red of the year. It looks so good. Good job, Milani. Good job. Okay, I did it. My battery's dying because of course it is, because lip swatch video. Gonna go charge my battery and then finish this video later, I guess. Good planning on my part. Suspicious. Thanks for watching. I hope that you will come back for more of my end of the year favorites and end of the year rankings. I'm definitely going to do a dedicated blush one as well, and then just an overall end of the year favorites. And obviously we're going to have a palette video too. Of course, this would not be Makeup Just for Fun channel without a dedicated palette video. Probably definitely at least one. Maybe we'll do two. Should I do a ranking video and then do a top palettes, best and worst? What do you want to see? What's going to be most helpful and fun for you? That's what I want to know. And also, the most important thing is don't forget that I love your face. Bye.